Hi! Welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to Friday. It's a weekend vlog. I'm ready for a weekend. It's technically a long weekend because Monday is Memorial Day. What did I need to grab? There's a few things I wanted to grab over here because I'm not staying at my desk. I am not feeling well today. Don't know why. I'm really hoping it's not a flare because I do not need that in my life right now. But I am just really run down. I just don't feel right. It's weird because it's like I don't know exactly how badly I feel. Like sometimes I feel like, oh, it's not that bad. But then other times it's like I can hardly lift my head up off the back of the chair. And so it's just, I'm so used to just powering through when I don't feel well because I don't feel great on a daily basis. Yay, fibromyalgia. You know, so I'm used to not feeling well, but this feels different. Like every now and then it's just different from my normal, I don't feel well. I could wake up tomorrow and feel completely fine. So I don't know how much work I'm gonna get done. I'm afraid that this is a flare, in which case I would rather just completely slam on the brakes, not do any work today, just treat it like it's a weekend and just rest as much as possible in the hope that if I can rest over the next few days, that if it is a flare, that I can cut it off at the knees before it really takes hold. With my fibromyalgia, because obviously everyone's different, everyone's case, everyone's severity of their fibro is a little bit different. But for me, what I've noticed is sometimes, as I've learned how to recognize those signals that a flare might be coming, if I do just take my life completely down to 0 miles an hour and just come to a complete stop, it either stops the flare from taking hold and I never really fully flare, or it just reduces the severity and or the duration of the flare. So, you know, it can make it just not as bad, which when it's the school year, I don't, like, it's hard for me to just come to a complete standstill if I've still got to go to campus and teach classes and all of that stuff. But in summer, and this would be the time of year that I would get a flare because I've, you know, it's been a crazy school year. And then in the past month that I've been off, I really haven't slowed down that much. I'm just thinking it really could be a flare. Earlier I was thinking it could just be allergies. No, now I'm thinking it really could be a flare because I haven't rested as much as I probably should have over this past month. I've done it to myself. So anyway, I'm going to just chill out, relax. If I can do some writing or editing today, I will. If I can't, I won't. And we'll just rest as much as I can this weekend. I'm gonna go watch YouTube. Okay, it's Saturday, and the AC's just come on. It was so nice while it was off. It's 12:45. I have been moving very slowly today. I'm feeling a little bit better, so that's great. Fingers crossed it stays that way. I think I just needed rest. I think I just really needed a lot of rest. So I'm gonna keep that going for the rest of the weekend. I've just come out here to get some food and get some coffee, and then I'm gonna go snuggle up back in bed under my throw blanket and try to read. I really wanted to read this weekend. Yesterday I was just watching one YouTube video after another and just completely zoning out. And that was also really nice, I won't lie. So part of me is tempted to do that again today. But I think I'm gonna try to read for at least a couple hours I'm still reading Bringing Down the Duke by Evie Dunmore, so I would like to try to finish that this weekend. If not today, then by the end of the weekend. But I know there's at least one other book that is on my Kindle that was a pre-order that's arrived. A new Vampire Knitting Club book. I really want to read that too. So if I can finish Bringing Down the Duke today, I could probably finish the new Vampire Knitting Club book tomorrow. So that's kind of my goal at the moment. But yeah, I'm feeling better, but I'm still feeling tired. And so I think it was just a burnout thing, possibly a bit of fibromyalgia, fatigue flaring up, but it is doing a little bit better. So that's good. I just need to keep resting. I don't want to push myself to treat today like a Friday because I treated yesterday like a Saturday. So I don't want to like dive right into work, even though I did need to do writing yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna go and I will check with you guys later. Good morning. AC is on and loud. Been having another slow morning. I feel like that's what the weekends are for. I'm smiling, so that's a good thing. What time is it? It's nearly noon. It's nearly noon, but that's fine. That is okay. Let's put you in the cupboard. There we go. That works. Okay. I need breakfast and I need coffee. Those are the two things that I need. I finished reading Bringing Down the Duke. I liked it. I gave it 5 stars. I liked it overall. It was really, really good. It was not what I was expecting. I will say that. The cover I felt like was really misleading. It's a historical romance, but it doesn't have the cover of a normal historical romance. Like, there's sex in it, which I'm fine with. Like, that doesn't bother me. I read plenty of steamy romance. I just was not expecting it from that book because the cover just makes it look like contemporary rom-com meets historical fiction. And there isn't usually a whole lot of sex in contemporary rom-com. So the cover, it's interesting that they chose to go with that particular style of cover. Maybe they were trying to set it apart from bodice ripper romance with lots of sex, and it wasn't there were lots and lots of sex, and so maybe that's why they thought the cover was appropriate, because I feel like some historical romance, it's like 75% sex scenes and 25% rest of the book. And I'm also basing this on like historical romance that I read when I was like 16 years old. If you're expecting kind of just very prim and proper Jane Austen type romance, I hadn't read any of the reviews, so I probably would have been clued up to this if I had. I just tend to ignore reviews and go based on the cover. Clearly, in this case, that was kind of a mistake. Or not a mistake, just led to a confusion of what I was actually about to read. But I still really, really enjoyed it. There's 2 more books in the series. One I think hasn't come out yet. The 3rd one hasn't come out yet. It looked like it was on pre-order. I'm definitely going to read the other 2. I don't know when. They're not top of my list because I'm trying to get through the books that are already on my Kindle, because I have so many books on my Kindle. So I don't know when I'll read them, but I will definitely read them because it looks like the next book involves characters from this book, and so I would be curious to see like what that story is. So yeah. So I finished that book, and then I started reading Vampire Knitting Club, book 13. I'm up to, she's done 13 books in that series. I started reading them just like 2 years ago? 3 years ago? This was the end of my 3rd year of teaching. I think I discovered them at the start of my 1st year of being an instructor at my uni. One of my co-workers, who was already a friend, we already knew each other, she recommended them. I think at the time there were like 6 books out already, and I think like 2 or 3 new ones, I think 3 new ones come out a year. And so I read through those first 6 like so fast, like less than a month. I just started binging them. I couldn't put them down. So I started reading that, book 13. I'm about 41% of the way through, so I will definitely finish it. It says that my Kindle says I've got an hour and like 12 minutes left, so I should finish that well before 2 o'clock. And then I have I don't know how to describe it. I would call them cozy romances, but when I've tried looking up definition of cozy romance, I just get cozy mysteries. So I don't think cozy romance is actually a thing. It's really weird, because like as a reader, I just make up genres, I feel like, but as a writer, I have to be more aware of like what the technical genre classifications are so that I'm marketing my books correctly. So yeah, I don't know how I would classify it, but it's just sweet, feels like a Hallmark Channel movie. To me, they're cozy. I guess that means something different, but the kind of book that makes you want to curl up in bed and enjoy a nice romance. So I've got one of those queued up. I've read 1 or 2 of that author's books before. I think I read 2 of her Christmas books back in December, and I found another one that's not Christmas related that sounded like a nice summer read. So I think I'm going to read that next. I'm just kind of feeling like a cozy romance. Okay, we need to move. I've had a slight clean and rearrange of my kitchen, so it does look a bit nicer, which is nice. These can be put away. I have some baking stuff out because I made a very delicious mug cake last night. Might do it again today because it was really, really good. I don't know if I'll be able to finish the other book. I think that author's name is Jamie Admins, I think. I'm not sure if I'll get to finish that one today, but I'm gonna make a good push on that. But I also need to edit a vlog, which I've already imported the footage. I just feel like I haven't really done that much this weekend, so not entirely sure how this vlog is going to be. It's Sunday, but yesterday felt like Sunday because I didn't do anything on Friday. So I am feeling a bit off, and tomorrow, obviously, if today is Sunday, then tomorrow's Monday, but it's a holiday Monday, so Mom and I are gonna go to Whole Foods together, but later then I have been going to Whole Foods on a Monday, so I know tomorrow's gonna feel really off. I'll probably try to do some writing before I go to Whole Foods I was worried that after how frazzled I felt on Friday that I wasn't going to be able to read and like follow a plot yesterday, but I was, so that's great. So it's like, okay, if I can read, I want to read because I feel like I'm not getting behind. I'm well ahead of my reading schedule, reading goals. It's not quite half the year yet, and I'm more than halfway to my goal, but I really wanted to read a lot this summer, and I'm just not reading as much as I thought I would, so really wanted it to be a very cozy reading weekend. Anyway, it's been over 13 minutes. I will have edited that down. I am gonna get the rest of my breakfast put together. I've got a giant cup of iced coffee, and I'm gonna go snuggle back in bed with my Kindle and continue reading the Vampire Knitting Club. Because I want to get that done, and then I might stop and edit the vlog and then jump back to reading, or I might start reading the next book, like read a couple chapters and then edit, something like that. I don't think the vlog will take me that long to edit, but I want to just get that done. So, okay, I will talk to you guys later. Alrighty, it is now going on 7 o'clock, I think. Yeah, 20 till. I've just been reading The Little Bookshop of Love Stories by Jamie Admons. It's the third book of hers that I've read, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's just so cute. Yeah, it's really, really cute. I'm really enjoying it. I'm about 39% of the way through it. It says I've got just under 3 hours left. I was trying to get just under the 3-hour mark. So it's 2 hours and 58 minutes according to my Kindle. So I won't finish it tonight, but I'll probably finish it sometime this week. But I'm definitely far enough into it to know that I'm really enjoying it. The two main characters are just so well written and so funny and engaging, and the location, the setting of the book is just really cute. I'm really, really enjoying that. So far, I'd recommend it. Like I said, I haven't finished it yet, but I have read 2 of her other books, and I really loved them. I just like her writing style. So I feel confident thinking that I'm gonna enjoy this book as well. So I will keep you updated on that one. But book 13 of Vampire Knitting Club was excellent. Exactly what I would have expected. It's just, I don't want to say anything about that specific book because it gives stuff away that if you're starting at book 1, I wouldn't want to tell you where the characters are at by book 13. Because what I like about that series is they're not entirely standalone novels. You could just jump in at book 13. Like, it gives you enough of the backstory that you would know what's going on, but you'd miss a lot of the character development that's been happening throughout the 13 books. I think it's 13 plus a Christmas novella. I would recommend starting back at the beginning because each mystery is like its own standalone mystery within the book. But then the main characters of the series, there is character development and plot development throughout the whole series. So I like that. It doesn't feel like you've read one and you don't need to bother reading any others, because you do get a little bit more with all of the characters, and you do get invested. At least you get invested in them. At least I have. I really enjoyed this one. I'm always I read them so fast, and then I'm a bit sad when I finish one because it's like, oh, now I've got to wait like 4 months before the next one. I think she does releases in that series every 4 to 6 months. I feel like there's at least 2, if not 3, each year that come out. And then I told you about A Rogue of One's Own. I did really enjoy that. I think it just threw me because I wasn't expecting it to be as steamy as it was. And I don't mind that. I just like to know that that's the direction the book is going in. So it was kind of just a surprise, like, oh, okay, it's this kind of romance. I did think it was really well done. The story overall was really well written. It was very interesting. So I enjoyed it. So I don't know what this vlog is going to end up being like. It's hard for me to tell when I'm still filming it. It's like I don't know until I start editing things. I hope this has been enjoyable. I feel like because of how I was feeling on Friday, it's just been one long cozy at-home weekend vlog. I've done no writing, no work of any kind. I've just been reading and watching YouTube and relaxing. Oh, I finished watching The Nevers yesterday. That's something else I can update you on. The Nevers on HBO Max. It was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. I really hope there is a second season. It sounds like there will be. I really like the script and I really love the characters and the actors. I'm bummed that that's done because now I've got to wait probably at least a year before part 2 comes out. But yeah, it was really good. I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. I need to find something. Dinner is pretty much ready. I was preparing it earlier. I'm just having a pasta salad, so everything's mixed together. I just need to add in the dressing. I'm just gonna end this here. If this was a shorter vlog than usual, I hope you still enjoyed it. Our Hygge question. I'm totally forgetting things. Our Hygge question. Where's the box? Okay, I kind of like this question. What do you think your parents would answer if asked what the craziest thing you did as a child was? I feel like I've already mentioned this story before, but it's the answer to this question as well. I think this is what they would choose. But that I asked Santa for Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, for Christmas one year. I don't know what possessed me. I really don't. And I vividly remember, like, I was like 6. I was young. And I vividly remember both my mom, and I can't remember if my dad was with us. I think he was. But I remember my mom and Santa both like doing a double take, like, wait, did we hear her correctly? Did she really just ask for Rudolph? And I remember Santa asking, like, my reindeer Rudolph? Like, yeah, I want Rudolph. So that I feel like that if that's not the craziest thing I did as a child, that's definitely up there. So let me know, what do you think your parents would answer if asked what the craziest thing you did as a child was? I would love to know. And then, yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed, give the vlog a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Say hi in the comments, let me know how you're doing. And yeah, I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!